This week, the precious metals have had a bit of a bounce back higher. Here to talk to us about platinum is Will Rhind of ETF Securities. Will, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
So what are we looking at with platinum? It's coming back up a little bit, maybe a little bit of problems, labor problems in South Africa. What are you seeing?
I think platinum and palladium have had a decent bounce higher over the last week or so. And I think, primarily that's due to these strikes that are happening principally in South Africa, either wildcat strikes or official union sanctioned strikes. And being the largest producer in the world, when production is taken offline through strike action, that has an effect on the price.
All right. And are we expecting for these strikes to continue, or is it going to wash out?
I think this is a long-term problem. It's something that we've had for a number of years, and really there's not a simple solution to this. The mines can't really be mechanized in the same way that other deposits around the world, maybe in gold or other metals, can be. So therefore, you have really a huge complement of workers at any given time that work in the mines. So wages, conditions, they're always going to be a key consideration, and clearly employees always will want more. So I think this is something that will continue and has certainly been with the industry for a long time in South Africa.
So what we're seeing in terms of the day-to-day trade on platinum, palladium, is really related to one day you could have some sort of labor issue in South Africa, and then the next there's nothing.
Yeah, I think the strikes and the labor issues tend to be more longer term, i.e. these are not things that get resolved overnight. They tend to go on for weeks or months even. However, when there's certainly a resolution and there's a bit of finality, then we move on. But right now we're still in those negotiation stage, and that's why certainly the metals reacted positively over the last couple of weeks.
And finally, through the rest of the summer, where do you see platinum headed?
Well, I think the fundamentals, as we've been saying for a long time, are actually very good for platinum and palladium, meaning that right now we're in a situation where we have more demand globally than we have supply. And there aren't many commodities, if you look across the complex, that you can say that about. So good fundamentals, arguably, all things being equal, lead to higher prices. Now, I think the only thing that perhaps has been holding platinum and palladium down a little bit is the performance of the rand, the South African rand, the local currency, against the dollar. So a bit of stabilization in that, and I think you could see platinum and palladium prices going higher from here.
All right, Will, thanks so much for your take on this.
Thanks, Joe.
You heard Will. Always keep an eye on platinum, especially with the labor issues in South Africa. For The Street, I'm Joe Deaux.